There was a guy whose bumper I was holding on to at one point. Literally holding on to the bumper of his car.
No.
Datsun Z.
I love you.
Datsun Z. He pulls off, and I like fall, my knees all in the gravel and the whole thing, and all the apartments looking at you, and you're like, it's all right. Yeah, I know. I've been there.
So.
And so that guy had said to me, the problem with you, baby doll, is that you think you're special. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't think I'm special. No, I don't. And he was leaving and had slammed the door, and I ran after him, and I'm holding on to the bumper of the Datsun Z. Yeah. I think I was 23, 24 then.
What was the thing that changed? What was the thing that stopped whatever this pattern was?
Okay.
What changed in you?
Well, I realized that I was no different than the women that I had grown up with, and I said I would never be that way. So I grew up with my mother's first cousin, Alice, had unfortunately, who's one of my abusers actually, was a guy that beat her, and I remember he knocked her down the stairs. And she had to go to the hospital, broke one of her legs, broke an arm, and she took him back. And I always said, I will never, ever, ever be that woman. And when I was holding onto the bumper of the Datsun Z, I said, oh, I wasn't hit, but I've become that woman. I saw myself. I saw my history. I saw the history of women in my family who had allowed themselves to sacrifice their own power to men. And I said, I'm going to turn that around. And so I started attracting to myself a different kind of person.
What actions brought that on?
Okay, so I was always attracted to somebody who was in one way or another trying to tell me I wasn't good enough. And so that's why I'm saying that anytime you think it's about the other person, that person is showing up to show you who you are. So if you're in a relationship where you've taken a lot of stuff, it's really not about that person. It's about what is it about you that doesn't have the value for yourself that you're willing to let yourself be treated that way. It's not about him. So now I thank him. I realize that all of the bad relationships were my best teachers. So if you're in a bad relationship, if you were somebody that's not loving you the way you want to be loved or seeing you the way you want to be seen, that's not on them. That's on you. And the reason it keeps showing up wearing a different pair of pants is because God, the universe, the life force is trying to get you to see it. And how bad does it have to get for you to see it? That's why it's happening.